My name is Heath Hunter. I'm a managing director at Broadview Group. In our business, your success is dependent on how you're able to effectively tell your story, to relate to your customer or your potential partners, and we needed a course that could train our staff on how to do that. I was looking for something much less than what Vance delivered. I literally just wanted him to come in and help us a little bit with storytelling. And he came back with this curriculum, which was awesome. How to craft a memorable introduction, build a story around our firm and how we personally weave into that story. How do we continue the conversation through asking good questions? How to negotiate in a collaborative way versus a competitive way so that we maintain that relationship that we've worked so hard to build.
Our relationships are everything. To me, interest-based communication is really understanding the perspectives and the point of view of others, being able to meet them where they are.
Interest-based communication to me is creating a dialogue with someone else sitting across the table from you.
It allows each party to really describe what they care about and work together to accomplish that for each party.
A lot of people, myself included, before I took Vance's class, really went in with higher weight on what was important to me.
Everybody has a tendency to just focus in on the price, but there are hundreds of other components that come into something as complex as a transaction for a company.
What are they actually interested in? What do they hope to achieve? And what does success look like for them walking out of a negotiation? Those could differ widely from how they're showing up.
If we can somehow get on the same page, you can create these collaborative solutions that are a win for everyone. We've definitely woven that into the process. We're trying to ask those deep probing questions on what are their motivations, what do they care about?
Really understanding who they are, introducing yourself to better communicate who you are and your background.
What makes a good introduction? This is something that I really appreciated. I mean, I've been in the workforce for 27 plus years and done lots of introductions. I've heard lots of introductions.
Making a good introduction, I think everyone just assumes that you should just kind of start talking about yourself and go into your title and what you do. And frankly, that's typically not very memorable or interesting. Going through this course and learning about storytelling and the arc of a story and how to embed that in your introduction was honestly like nothing I had ever heard before. And it makes a lot of sense, right? Because if you're a good storyteller, you tend to sort of capture an audience, and you want to be able to do that with your introduction, sort of that hook that you need in a story.
For me, the big thing was having faith that sitting back and really paying attention to the conversation will help draw out a connection. Before, I would spend my time trying to, okay, what do I have in common with this person? Oh yeah, this is a chance to interject and establish that link. Ironically, just kind of stepping back and saying, I'm just gonna really pay attention to what's in front of me. It really has impacted the conversation because you can get deeper faster.
I used to think it was all about how interesting I could come across. But what I've learned, and honestly what Vance taught us, the most interesting folks that you run across ask really good questions.
That's been a game changer for me. Instead of trying to focus on myself, focusing fully on the other person and really just listening for like, what are the details that they're giving me? Because there's a reason that they mentioned that.
We assume that folks can kind of see what we see in our heads. And what this course taught us about diagramming your ideas is to put it on paper. Put it out there so the other parties can see it.
We were meeting with a group that week, and we were trying to communicate different ideas and outline a vision for this potential business. Instead of doing it in a PowerPoint format, we did it on a whiteboard. It was transformational.
The CEO, he just lit up. We actually handed the pen over to him. We said, hey, show us where we've got it wrong, or show us where you have additional ideas. The level of engagement, we went through the roof, and he got up and you could see he was almost giddy.
Having that limiter of the speed of your hand, you're bringing them along in your idea you're trying to convey.
So the practicality of the course, the mirroring, the diagramming, the exercises, I think that's one of the things that I appreciated most about the course. Super candidly, I've been through a lot of these in my career, and you walk out of there and you're like, well, that was a waste of time. What I can tell you about what Vance brought to the table, I at no point ever felt that way. I was able to walk out of every single session and put to work immediately what we had practiced practice that day.
He has a great way of connecting concepts so that you have this, holistic framework, so to speak, to connect with people, which is something that we do all the time, but deliberate practice of it really helped up my game.
I would recommend that everyone take this course, and I would venture to say that this has been more impactful for me at home than at work. Pretty much everybody is having conversations and negotiations at home. I feel super lucky and blessed that we were able to have this course at work and that it sort of bleeds into home life. I think that's kind of the best of both worlds.
Any corporation or any firm, no matter what the size, I think would benefit from something like this.
Who I'd recommend this to is a small group of professionals who are really dedicated to self-improvement.
Interest-based communication to me is a holistic way to build relationships. It can benefit anyone.